As of November 23, 2025, global markets are entering a new phase that has gone almost unnoticed. The gold-dollar repricing cycle. This isn't the prediction. This is a structural adjustment already visible in capital flow data, FX positioning, and sovereign demand patterns. Today, we decode the signals behind this quiet shift, and why 2025 may mark one of the most important reset years for both gold and the US dollar. Over the past 14 days, macro indicators have begun to align. Gold has held multi-week strength despite no major risk-off events. The US dollar is showing early-stage divergence against yield expectations. Energy volatility is softening, reducing upward pressure on the dollar. Sovereign flows from Asia have increased their allocation to neutral assets. None of this points to panic. It points to repricing, the market adjusting long-held assumptions about 2025 liquidity, inflation paths, and global demand. A reset doesn't always begin loudly. Sometimes it begins with silence. The recent resilience in gold is not driven by fear. It's driven by portfolio rebalancing from Asian sovereigns, long-horizon funds, FX reserve managers. They are not chasing price. They are realigning long-term exposures ahead of 2025 liquidity changes. When gold strengthens without a risk event, it usually means one thing. Capital is preparing for structural transition, not short-term volatility. The dollar's repricing signals are subtle but clear. Positioning is no longer tracking yields. Cross-border liquidity demand is normalizing. The defensive bid is weakening. Divergence between DXY and commodity-linked currencies is widening. This is not a collapse. This is a recalibration. The dollar moving toward its 2025 equilibrium range as global imbalances soften. The shift is gradual but decisive. Gold and the dollar rarely strengthen together. When they do, even briefly, it signals capital flow divergence. Long-term capital gives moves into gold, short-term liquidity gives remains in USD. Energy and commodities give stabilize. Sovereign flows gives rebalance quietly. This pattern typically appears only during early reset phases, right before markets move into a new pricing environment. 2025 looks increasingly like one of those years. Here are the 3 signals to monitor. Gold resistance levels. If they hold, the cycle is confirmed. USD yield divergence, a key indicator of structural transition. Sovereign demand flows, the quiet driver behind 2025 capital rotation. If these elements continue moving in sync, the gold-dollar repricing cycle will not just be beginning. It will already be underway. If you want the signal behind the noise, subscribe to Global Pulse 360 Live.